प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय प्रभुपदा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna Mataji, just one announcement. If any one of you not soaked the Chida, please now you can soak. We have time. Yes, Mataji, please.
Okay. Today we are going to hear a story about someone whom Lord Nityananda thought is called as a thief. Would you like to hear the story of a thief? Yeah? Yes?
So who would like to hear the story? You have to respond. Then only Mataji is going to tell the story.
Let's say Hari Bol if you would like to hear.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Loudly.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
So there, Lord Krishna in this Kali Yuga came as Lord Chaitanya. And Balaram, Krishna's big brother, came as Lord Nityananda. And Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda, I am yours. So whomever you want me to give your blessings, you give my blessings to, only to that person I will give. So if you want to get the blessings of Lord Chaitanya, then you have to get the blessing of Lord Nityananda, who is am I audible now, Mataji? Is it better now?
Yes, Mataji, I can hear you.
I audible?
All of you, show your thumbs up if you can hear Mataji. Yeah, how many of you can hear? Okay. Yeah, Tapasya, Bharat, Gomati, Lakshmi Priya, Tashvi. Okay, they can hear you, Mataji. Yeah, please.
Okay, thank you. So, Lord Chaitanya told Lord Nityananda, Krishna told Balaram, whomever you want, whomever you tell, please give blessing to this person. Only to that person I'll give blessing. Because I am yours. You are my big brother. So only if you recommend to me, please give blessings, then I will give blessing. But then there was one very special devotee. There was one very, very special person. And this special person is Raghunath. Yeah. So Raghunath was a wonderful devotee. And he loved Lord Chaitanya like anything. He was very fond of Lord Chaitanya. And he always thought, I want to leave home, everything, and I want to go to Puri and stay with Lord Chaitanya. Lord Chaitanya lived in Puri for a long period of time, for a good part of his life. And Raghunath had this great desire that he also wanted to live with Lord Chaitanya. But he has to always go through Nityananda. That is the deal. If you want blessings of Lord Chaitanya, you should hold the feet of Lord Nityananda. You should go and ask his blessings first. Only Lord Nityananda can help you get blessings of Lord Chaitanya. But Raghunath, he had a great love for Lord Chaitanya. He lived in a place called Saptagram. Saptagram is a village. There is river Ganga, and Saptagram is a village on the banks of river Ganga. And it was in olden days, 500 years ago, this Saptagram was a very big business center. It's like a big city, like how we have Mumbai and Chennai and Kolkata, like that. Saptagram used to be a big port city. It was doing a lot of business, and Bengal was a very, very rich state. Yeah. So this whole pastime was happening in Bengal and in a village called Saptagram, which is on the banks of river Ganga. Bank means tat, Ganga tat. So there was this village, and this person, Raghunatha, was living there. And Raghunath Dasa was a multi-millionaire. In 1 year, he used to earn 2 million gold coins. 2 million gold coins. And even for today's date, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. If you were earning like that, you will be like Bill Gates. Yeah, so he was like Bill Gates and Steve Jobs and Ambani and Tata, like that. He was a multi-millionaire. In modern day, we have all these rich people, no? Similarly, those days, he was a multi-millionaire. He was like the king of the place. And he had so much of wealth. But from very small age, his heart was completely attached to Lord Chaitanya. So he was not at all attached to money. He was not at all attached to position. He was like a king. He was not at all attached to his position, his power, his money, and fame, respect. Everybody was respecting him, and he had thousands and thousands of servants, but he was never attached to it. What he will do is he will try to run away. He said, I don't like any of this. I want simply to go to Puri, and I want to live with Lord Chaitanya. I just want to be simply living. Lord Chaitanya was a sannyasi, and he just had a piece of saffron dress, You know, he didn't even have hair, you know, shaven head. He had a japamala, simple saffron dress, shaven head. You know, he just said, I want to live like that, simple. And many times he would run away from his house, you know, from his palace. He was like a king, and he would run away from his palace many times. And he would tell, he would escape, you know, this is Saptagram, and Puri, Jagannath Puri is down here, south, no? So he would one time come in this route, and the father will send the servants and soldiers, and he'll capture him. Then another time he'll
Krishna
try.
Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Hare
Another,
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. And another time he will come from this way. Another time he'll come from that way. Each time he will run in different way, hoping that he will escape his big palace and everything, and quickly come to Lord Chaitanya. And one time he actually managed. Lord Chaitanya was in a nearby place, so he ran quickly to that place, and then he met Lord Chaitanya, and he cried to him, please, please, you take me with you. I don't want this big palace life, big kingly life. Please, you take me. And then Lord Chaitanya said, when the right time comes, and when everything is correct for you, at that time, you will automatically give up everything. But now I want you to just go back home. Your family needs you, so you have to go back home now. So then he accepted it, and he went back home. And surprisingly, he saw that his father and his uncle were actually in some big trouble. You know, the Muslim king who was in charge of that place had made some false story, and he was trying to arrest his family. You know, so he was super intelligent. Yeah. So immediately he made some nice arguments, and he made some arrangement, and he saved his father and uncle. And then he prayed to Lord Chaitanya, now you please help me. Now you please tell me how I can come to you, because you told me not to come. So now I am waiting that you will give me the way to come. So like that, he was there in his house. He was going and doing his business. He was getting big money. And the father got him married to a very beautiful woman. She was very, very beautiful girl, and very nice, good quality. Yeah, so and very serving heart, very wonderful lady. And he was taking care of the family and the wife, and in his heart, he did not enjoy any of that. In his heart, he was only praying, Lord Chaitanya, I want to come to you. I want to come to you. Please show me the way. Please show me the way. Then one day, something wonderful happened. Do you want to know what happened one day? Something very wonderful happened. If you like to hear it, put your hands up and say Hari Bol. Okay, Hari Bol. Something very wonderful happened. And that's some Hari Bol. So, Saptagram is a small village. And very close to Saptagram, there was another village called Panihati. And Lord Nityananda came to Panihati on that day. And there was a huge, it is also a village on the banks of river Ganga. And there was a huge banyan tree there, a huge one, big tree. It is there even after 500 years now, the tree is still there. So Chaitanya, Lord Nityananda came there. And Lord Nityananda, there was one big stone chair. So he was sitting under the tree. And he had hundreds of servants, associates, other devotees, and devotees from nearby villages. A big crowd of people were there. And they were all there to see Lord Nityananda and to get his blessings. And Lord Nityananda was sitting and he was talking with them. That time, Raghunath heard it. Said, oh, Lord Nityananda, Lord Nityananda is Balaram. I am praying that I want to go to Chaitanya. Chaitanya is Krishna. But Balaram is Nityananda. So Balaram is here. So Balaram and Krishna are non-different. They are brothers. So he was very anxious. He said, I'm going to see Lord Nityananda. So he went from Saptagram. He quickly went to Panihati. And then he saw there the huge crowd. So many devotees were there. So then Raghunath felt very shy. Yeah, he did not consider himself very qualified to be in the group of all devotees. So there was a tree little far away. So he was standing behind the tree and he was just looking like that from behind the tree. He was standing and he was seeing. And then he saw Lord Nityananda. He saw all the servants, he saw all the associates, he saw many, many devotees, and he was feeling so happy. And he was saying, oh, what a beautiful scene to remember in the heart. And he was praying to Lord Nityananda in his heart. And then just as he was praying to Nityananda, ta-da! Nityananda looked at him and pointed. And he said, look at there. And everybody turned and looked there. And there was this huge tree. And there was somebody standing and hiding behind the tree. And Nityananda told, look there, look. There is a thief hiding behind the tree. And then everybody was looking. Everybody turned and looked. And then Lord Nityananda's servant said, this is Raghunath. He has come to take your darshan. And Nityananda told him, he is a thief. He's a thief. And go, he told the servant, go and bring the thief. I'm going to punish him now. Go and bring. So the servant quickly went. He ran and then he pulled Raghunath. And Raghunath was so shy. He felt himself very unqualified. So he was like, no, like that, And then he said, no, you should come. Nityananda is calling you. So he pulled Nityananda and Nityananda came Raghunath. And Raghunath came very humbly. And then he came down and he offered Dandavat. You can see in that picture, he lay down like a rod. Danda means rod. He put himself flat on the ground in front of Lord Nityananda. And Lord Nityananda said, you are a thief and I'm going to punish you. No? And saying that, he put his feet on Raghunatha's head. In outside world, when somebody is a thief, they get punished. Many times they get kicked. They get beaten up. So Raghunath got the blessing that he got the feet of Lord Nityananda on his head. You can see there, Raghunath is lying down flat on the ground, and Nityananda Prabhu has put his foot on his head. You can see that picture. Yeah. Then Raghunath felt so much happiness. It is punishment. Usually when somebody punishes us, if somebody beats us or if somebody is kicking us, sometimes teacher is taking scale and giving a beating, then we feel pain. We feel sadness. We feel like suffering. But Raghunath felt happy, super happy. And so much happiness that he was crying. Tears were coming from his eyes. And he said, this punishment I want. I want to be always punished by you. Like that, he stayed at the feet of Lord Nityananda. Acharyas say that Raghunath was trying a few times to get Lord Chaitanya. But you cannot take Chaitanya without going through Lord Nityananda. Only Nityananda can give you Lord Chaitanya. So because he was trying to directly go to Lord Chaitanya without going to Nityananda, he was called a thief. But because he was a very sincere devotee, Lord Nityananda all the same gave him the blessings. He put his feet on Raghunatha's head. and gave him blessing. And all his material bondage, just by the touch of his feet, everything that was binding him to stay in Saptagram, all that problems, father was in trouble, uncle was in trouble, he had a wife, he had a business, all of that bond, immediately Lord Nityananda broke just by the touch of his feet. Then within, Nityananda Prabhu asked Raghunath to get up. And then Raghunath thus got up and he said, now you have to get a very severe punishment. And the punishment is that you have to feed everybody. You can see some of the associates are here, but if you see the
is called Masapati Mataji. Mansa Bhog Mataji. That seed is called Mansa Bhog Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mansa Bhog Mataji.
Chivika, wait. Couldn't hear you. You can talk later. Let Mataji finish the story, okay?
Okay, Mataji.
Mataji, please continue, Mother. Can't see Mataji.
Mataji, she left.
She left. Okay, maybe some internet issue. So how many of you liked the story? A big Haribol.
Haribol.
Haribol. So all of you want the mercy of Nityananda, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Mataji. Yes, all of us want the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. So Mataji was saying how Nityananda Prabhu was giving punishment. How he was giving punishment to? Who he was giving punishment? Who can say?
Raghunath Prabhuji. Raghunath.
Raghunath.
Raghunath Patel.
Yes, Raghunath. Why he was giving punishment?
Because he ran directly to Chaitanya.
Very good. Yes, Mataji is right. Yes, Mataji, please.
Thank you. So, it is summer, Panihati festival was celebrated yesterday. This whole thing happened yesterday and it is summer. So, in summer, people have to eat cooling things. And in Bengal, when people want to cool down themselves, they eat dadi, curd, and chida. Chida means chipped rice or flat rice. Chida. So, Nityananda told, now I want you to feed whoever is here, I want you to feed them all chida and dadi. I want you to give them. And Raghunath was super happy. He said, yes, I will give everybody. So then he immediately ordered. He ordered to to his servants, wherever he goes, he will have 20 servants who walk with him. So he never can walk alone because he's like a king, So he told all 20 servants, go to the village and bring all the chira in the village and all the dahi, all the condensed milk, all the sweet, everything, and bring big pots and bring small pots also. So then the servants, they told the other servants, he had thousands of servants, So within few minutes, they gathered everything, lot of chira, dahi, sweet milk, condensed milk, sweets, fruits, mangoes, lychees, bananas, dates, and all kind of dry fruits, badam, kishmish, all kind of fruits and dry fruits, and condensed milk, kheer, condensed milk. They brought everything, sandesh, peda, all sweets, yogurt, big pots of yogurt. Then what he told Raghunath, take this huge pots and you put the chira in that and you put Ganga water and wash it. Yeah. So you all have to also do that. You have to take your chida and you have to nicely wash it so that any sand or mud that is sticking will go away. Yeah. So after that, they all washed it. And after that, what he told everybody, bring milk. And then he poured milk into all those chida pots. And then if you leave it for a few minutes, the chida will soak all the milk. And then he said, half of the chida put a dahi and half of the chida put kheer. And in the dahi pot, chida with dahi, he added banana and sugar. And in the chida with kheer, he added a ghee and camphor and dry fruits. And other fruits, then devotees brought mangoes, jackfruit, lichus, whatever other fruits, cashew nuts, almonds, all of the other dry fruits were also brought, and everything was distributed and it got all, they mixed it all up. And then everybody was given 2 pots. In one pot, he had chida with dahi, and in one pot, they had chida with yogurt, with the kheer. One with dahi and one with kheer. No? And after giving chira prasadam, the news spread. From the village of Panihati, the nearby villages also heard. Oh, Raghunath is organizing a festival. Whoever goes there gets Chidadahi prasadam. So then all the nearby villages, they also came. And all the shopkeepers, they also came. They wanted to sell. So the shopkeepers all brought, they gave their milk and yogurt and sweets, sandesh and peda and all their rasmalai, all their sweets they brought, and chida, whatever they had in their shops, fruits, they all brought it. And Raghunath bought all of that. He paid good money and bought. And then he made more chida prasadam. And then he gave to the shopkeepers also. And all the brahmanas who were coming from nearby village, all the nearby village, everybody started coming. And he distributed a prasadam to everyone. And then people they were sitting near the tree. And then people started sitting under the tree. And then people were sitting on the ground. And then they went to sit in the banks of Ganga. And then so many people came that there was no more space and people were sitting inside the water of Ganga. You can see here, there are actually devotees sitting inside the water of Ganga. So many thousands and thousands, there are people here, you see, that is the top of the tree and then bottom of the tree, land here, the land. And then, after that is the bank, and then finally the water. All over the place, devotees and all the nearby villages came, and they were all having chida. You can see everybody has two pots, and they are all having chida with dahi and chida with kheer. And Lord Nityananda, he was sitting on the top of the tree. There was near the top of, there was a stone platform. He was sitting there. And on his side, he had 4 pots with chida and chida, dahi and preparation. He had 4 pots. And at that time, he prayed to Lord Chaitanya. And he told Lord Chaitanya, this is a festival of cowherd men. We are having feast of milk products. There is milk, kheer, dahi, fruits, and these are all things you like. Krishna likes all milk, ghee. So everything soaked in ghee, So he prayed to Nityananda, prayed to Chaitanya. See, we are having a cowherd boys festival here. All milk products are here. All cowherd boys are here. And we have Ganga. And now is our, it is like Vrindavan, when how cowherd boys all play together and eat together, curd rice and milk rice and ghee rice, So when Lord Nityananda meditated and invited Lord Chaitanya to come for the party, then Lord Chaitanya appeared there. You can see there, he appeared there in the alongside Lord Nityananda. Yeah, and Nityananda was so happy. Then Nityananda would go, and in between, he will go in between the crowd, and he'll pick up a little bit of chira from somebody's pot and feed Lord Chaitanya. And then Lord Chaitanya will pick up little bit chira and feed Lord Nityananda. And people, very, very few people were able to see Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya. People were thinking, what is Nityananda doing? What is he doing going inside the crowd and taking food from others' pot? You know, but very, very few fortunate devotees.
Mataji, can you unmute yourself? I'm sorry, I just want to mute the others. I muted you.
Very, very few fortunate devotees, they were able to see that Lord Chaitanya has come and the two brothers are playing, feeding each other from chira and dahi from the pots of other devotees. Yeah. And after that, Lord Nityananda, he had 4 pots. So he took one full pot and he was eating the chira prasadam. He said, wonderful, wonderful. And then that full pot, you know, half whatever he ate, the remaining, he gave in Raghunath's hand. And he said, here, take my blessing. And Raghunath's body was trembling out of ecstasy and joy. He took the prasadam of Lord Nityananda. How wonderful it will be if Lord Balaram gives you. Yeah, if Lord Nityananda will personally come and hand it over to you. Here, take my remnants. Yeah, so Raghunath Das was such a wonderful devotee that Lord Nityananda, after eating half of his, you know, he had 4 pots. So he ate half of it and he gave the remaining to Raghunath. And he said, here, take prasadam. And then Raghunath honored the prasadam given by Lord Nityananda and he felt great love for Lord Chaitanya. And tears of ecstasy were flowing from his eyes. And then that night, just a whole party was over and everybody went back. And Lord Nityananda went to Gauridas Pandit's house for the night. And the whole crowd dispersed. Everybody went. And then Raghunath came back home, super happy, super joyous. And then within 1 or 2 days, Raghunath had a temple in his house. And the temple was worshipped by Pujari. You know, they had a Pujari. And within 2 days' time, what happened? The Pujari became little sick. Then Raghunath's Guru Maharaj, you know, who was in charge of the temple, he told Raghunath, you come, you take care of Krishna tonight. So all the guards left. They said, oh, anyway, he's just in the temple, he's going to worship. So they left him in the temple and they all went away. And Raghunath Das did all the service, you know, he took away Krishna's flute, he put Krishna to rest, he did night seva, you know, did chamara, and he made fan for Krishna, and Krishna was sleeping. Then he closed the temple and he came out and he was seeing no guards, nobody to stop him. Then he went out and then he was looking and he opened the palace gate. Usually if he tries to open palace gate, immediately 20 guards will come. Then he suddenly opened the palace gate, and because it was night and everybody thought that Raghunath is in temple, somehow by Krishna's mercy, they all went to sleep. So he opened the gate and he walked out of the palace. And then he was turning and turning and turning to see if somebody is coming to catch him. And nobody was coming to catch him. And then he started walking very fast. And he had gone from Saptagram to Puri, he had gone in so many, this way, that way, so many ways. Now, by Lord Chaitanya's mercy, he entered into the forest path. And when he went into the forest, forest is so confusing, you know, nobody can find you in a forest. So he went to the forest and he quickly started walking very fast. Within 12 days' time, forest is the shortest path, you know, but you don't find food, you know, it is full of thorns and wild animals and everything. And he quickly walked through the forest. And in 12 days time, he reached Puri. And Raghunath's father, the next day when he woke up, he saw Raghunath is missing. And palace gate is all open. Then he sent the servants, and the servants went in all the usual paths, and they could not find him. They did not understand he has gone into the forest. So they understood, okay, we missed him. So then, like that, Raghunath escaped the palace and all those opulences by the blessing of Lord Nityananda, and he reached Puri. And then when he went to Puri, Lord Chaitanya was there, and this time he begged, dear Lord Chaitanya, please accept me as your servant. And because this time Raghunath Das had the blessings of Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced him. And then he said, yes, now you can stay with me and you can help me in my mission. And then he put Raghunath under the care of his personal servant, Swarup Damodar. He became like a son. Lord Chaitanya accepted Raghunath Das Goswami. And Raghunath Das Goswami is very famous for his renunciation. He was like a king. And he gave up everything of kingly life to become a servant of Lord Chaitanya. So for many years, he lived with Lord Chaitanya in Puri. And then by Lord Chaitanya's instruction, he went to Vrindavan. And one of the very important services that Raghunath Das Goswami did for devotees is making Sham Kund, Radha Kund big. He used to always sit in the banks of Radha Kund and chant his rounds. He would chant for 22 hours a day and only 2 hours for eating and resting. 22 hours he would chant. And one time at that time, Sham Kund, Radha Kund was small lakes. And then when he was chanting, in his heart, he was thinking, what if Radha Kund became big? What if Shamakund became very big, that all devotees can come and swim in the waters? What if we can build it and make it very big? Then he said, oh, what is this? Why should I have this desire that needs so much money? I don't want to think of this, So then he was just praying, I'm sorry, I don't have money. I don't want to get into all this money and building and all. At that time, there was one very rich Seth, and this person went to Badrinath Yatra, and he prayed to Lord Badrinath, and he offered to Badrinath Naranarayan deities big amount of wealth to the temple. He brought large amount of money, and then he was sleeping in the temple. Then Badrinath Badrinarayana came in his dream, and he said, I don't want you to give me money here. I want you to take this money to Vrindavan. And in Vrindavan, go and find Raghunath Das Goswami. And you give this money to him. Of course, he never will accept money. He is very renounced. But you tell him, Badrinarayan told me that you had a desire to make Shamakund and Radhakund very big. So this money is for making the Kunda very big. So you help him make this Kunda very big. So the Seth was super happy. So he got up, and from Badrikashram, he came to Vrindavan, and he told Raghunath Das Goswami, you had a desire like that? Remember, now Krishna has sent this money, and I'm going to make this Sham Kund, Radha Kund. Now if you go to Vrindavan, Sham Kund, Radha Kund are so big. And Raghunath Das Goswami, he constructed those huge structures for the pleasure of devotees. And Lord Chaitanya was so pleased with his devotion that Lord Chaitanya gifted him a special Shaligram Shila. Lord Chaitanya used to have this Shaligram hanging on his neck. Govardhan Shila, not Shaligram, Govardhana Shila. Lord Chaitanya used to wear this as a necklace. For 2 years, he was wearing this necklace, and his tears would fall on that necklace. So very, very special Govardhan Shila. And Lord Chaitanya gifted this Govardhan Shila to Raghunath Das Goswami as a token of love. You know, so he's a very special, he's one of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, and he is a proof that in Krishna conscious, even if you get a punishment, it will bring only happiness. Yeah, everything is good in Krishna consciousness. Yeah, so he is an example of how devotees get special blessing even in form of punishment. Okay. Thank you all very much for your attention. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Anyone? All of you like the story? Yes? Say a big Hari Bol to Mataji.
Haribol! Haribol! Haribol!
Okay. Thanks, Mataji.
This is the Shaligram that Lord Chaitanya gifted Raghunath Das Govardhan Shila.
Okay, all of you can take darshan and nicely pray. This was with, as Mataji said, Lord Chaitanya was wearing on his neck for a long, long time, and then he gave Govardhan Shila to Raghunath Das Goswami. Yes, anybody has any doubt or any question? You can ask Mataji. Or no, then we can start to make the Chidadahi. Yeah? All of you ready for that?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, ready? Okay, so you all heard the story nicely, right? So why we are making this Chidadahi?
Because Nityanand Prabhu told to Raghunath Das Goswami to make Chidadahi for everyone. So we will also make Chidadahi for everyone.
Okay, so after making an offering, what you're going to do? You're going to sit and eat? Just? What else?
First, we'll feed Nityanand Prabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We'll give bhog to them and then we will eat.
Okay, then you have to distribute also, right? Nityananda Prabhu, what he told Raghunath Das Goswami, that you have to distribute the chida and dahi for everyone. So you have to see any neighbors who are not devotee also. You should give this prasadam so that they will be also becoming devotee. Okay? Agreed, all of you? Yeah? All of you?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Okay, so we will start that. I hope all of you are ready with that. So one request from all of you, whatever you are preparing or while preparing, take a picture and send it to the number which Vijay Gopinath Prabhu is posted in the groups, okay? Send to WhatsApp in that picture, all the pictures. Okay, while making or after finishing, whatever you can take pictures and send. Agreed? Yeah? All of you ready? Or you want a break? Anybody want a break? Or we can continue? No? How many of you saying no?
Mataji, can we have 5 minutes, Mataji? 5 minutes break. Actually, I love Chidadahi.
Okay, so okay, I'll give a 5 minutes break so that people just can get ready with all the things. Okay? Yeah. Yes.
This bhog is called Mansa Bhog, Mataji.
This bhog is called, I just can't hear dear. Mataji, what she's telling?
She is telling that this bhog is called Malsa bhog. There is a name for this bhog that is called Malsa. She is telling Mataji.
Okay, okay.
She knows that word. Morning onwards, she is telling.
No problem. Jivika, today you can call this as Chidadahi, okay? That's how Mahaprabhu knows. Chidadahi.
Chidadahi.
Yeah, yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, quick break. 2 minutes. Now already finished. 3 minutes. All of you take a quick break and come back. Yeah. The Dwaraka is with a nice sari. Very beautiful. Traditional. Thank you, Dwaraka. Nitai, Janani Priya, Paramdham. So I can't see many of you. So after the break, please come back and switch on your videos. So we will know what you're doing, whether you understood what we are doing. Okay?
Lakshmi.
Hare Krishna Himangi. Hare Krishna Bhanupriya. Yes, Mataji. Yeah. Yes, Mataji. Who's that?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Rashmi. Yeah. Yes, tell me.
Mataji, actually, Mataji, I'm in my nanny's house, so I don't have the ingredients to make. So can I see?
Yes, yes. Now you can see. And one thing you have to tell me is that when you go back to your home, you will make like this and offer it to Gaurmitai. Okay? Will that be okay? Yeah. Fine.
Mataji, I also don't have ingredients.
So you'll do later, Siddhi?
Okay, I will try
Yeah.
to see later.
Yeah, yes, yes. These are very simple ingredients you can try to do. And when you learn to do it, then you can help in the temple also sometimes. Yes? Yeah. Okay. Today you learn. Okay? So quick break, 1 more minute. Hare Krishna, Vrajanath.
Krishna Mataji. Mataji can start.
Okay. All of you ready? So at least I should see 50% of people on camera. Then I will start. If I don't see anybody, then I'll feel that we are learning the Chidadahi with the laptop. Yeah, all of you will be ready. So I'm just going to show you the ingredients which is ready with me. Okay. I'm going to put off my video and I'm going to start the other one. Okay. Vijay Gopinath Prabhu, can you focus me the other one? Other video. Hare Krishna, Sion and Atulya.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Atulya. So first, what we will make, whether we will make sweet preparation or salty one? Who want to say?
Mataji, I want to make rasagul.
It's not.
I will teach you Rasagulla separately, Atulya. Okay, some of the items I will show. So I have here the chida, the flat rice. Yes, Sunny. Yes. Raja, you want to ask any question? Okay. So first we'll make this. Yeah, my video is on, but I'm going to put the other one. Okay. Spotlight. So here you can see I have 1 cup of this poha or avil in Tamil we say, and then I made the condensed milk in the home. This one is my condensed milk, and this is my mango, and I have some melted butter here. I have 1 banana, and I'm going and have 1 apple. So all of you ready with this?
एप्पल भी नहीं है, बनाना भी नहीं है, सामान नहीं है, कैसे बनाओगे अभी?
Okay, if you don't have apple, bananas, if you have chida also, you can do with that. No problem. Put some milk. So first what I'm going to do in that chida, I'm going to pour this condensed milk or kheer. Okay? Just we are going to mix everything. There's nothing doing anything. So this is the condensed milk. I'm going to mix it nicely. All of you are doing? Yes, no? How many of you are doing? And then I'm going to add this butter or ghee. Okay? Some melted butter. Because I already put the sugar in the condensed milk, I'm not putting the sugar here. Then I'm going to add the mangoes. Okay. Whoever couldn't do today, they can try in your home later whenever you get the ingredients. Okay, then I'm going to cut the bananas and put the bananas here. Okay, you can take help from your parents to cut the fruits. Don't do it by yourself. Okay, I'm going to repeat, okay? With the soaked cheetah, which you washed nicely and put milk and soaked already, I put the condensed milk, which I made, and then I put the ghee, then I put the mango, then I put the banana. Okay?
I have a question that how much ghee we have?
Ghee is just 1 spoon, okay? Not much. Then I'm going to...
Can you show again?
What is that?
I was disconnected. Can you show?
You can, I'm just showing it. Okay, cheetah first, then the condensed milk, then mangoes, and then little ghee. Now I'm adding the slices of apple. All of you can see, I'm just putting the slices of apple, very small. So while cutting
that
mango, banana, condensed apple pieces. With the peel, yes, yes. Please wash it nicely before itself. I already washed and kept it, okay?
I didn't have apple.
Okay, no problem. If you don't have apple, it's okay. If you have, you can put it.
I have only mango and this banana.
Enough. No problem. You can use mango and banana also. Okay? So I put all the apples. If you have apple, you can put, but mango and banana is the main thing. Okay, I mix nicely. Then I'm going to add some more things. All of you can see what are these things? What is this? Who can see?
Dry fruit. Dates.
No, dates. Yes, yes. Yeah, very good. So dates. We are going to put some dates. Please cut the dates into small pieces. Okay. And ask your mama to help you to cut. Yeah, dates. Huh?
I didn't have dates.
If you don't have dates, it's okay. No problem. Okay. You can put just the milk. Okay. If you don't have condensed milk, you can just put the milk and sugar. You have to add sugar if you are not using the condensed milk. Okay. Okay, I put the dates. All of you can also cut and put the dates, small pieces. All of you are doing? Let me see who are doing. Okay, condensed milk is nothing but when you boil the milk and make it into half. That's all. You can make it in the home only. I put the dates now. Now I'm going to add some more things. Okay, you can tell me what are these things? What are these things?
Almonds. cashews and
Raisins.
raisins. If you want, you can put these things, okay? So little bit I'm going to put everything. That's all. Our sweet preparation is ready. And mix it nicely. Say Haribol if all of you understood. Or you want me to explain again?
Haribol.
Okay. So how many of you could do?
Mataji went to put butter.
You can put butter now itself. Yes, please. All of you can take pictures while doing. Yes, here I see Advai is doing very nicely. He is showing. Okay, Rajanath is see there. And Jivika also I see there. What about Lakshmi Priya? What is you are doing? Lekha Shravanti also mixing in the pot. Yes. You know why they make it in the pot? Okay, Dwaraka, very good. Because it's very hot, right? When we make it in the pot, it will be very cool. Janav and Kaushik, yes, I saw. And Tashvi, are you doing? Oh, Tashvi is going to do later. No problem. Okay, Madhavi is doing.
Mataji, I'm recording.
Mataji, and I'll do later, Mataji.
Yes, very good, Sion. Thank you. What about Hemangi? She's drawing something. You're going to make something for Nityananda Prabhu today. Okay, later you make.
Mataji, we already have Chidadahi.
Okay, no problem. You should make. Did you make or your mama make? Okay, Keshav. Keshav is doing. Okay.
Mataji, I will do later.
Okay, okay. Okay. Keshav, very good. I see that. So yourself, you should do only the cutting work. You should take help from mama. Okay. So are we ready to go to the next one? The sweet?
Yes,
Sorry, we finished. We finished the sweet, right? Now the next one is.
Mataji, wait for some time, Mataji.
Okay. I'm getting ready with the things for the another preparation, the second one. This is a favorite, Nityananda Prabhu personally told Raghunath Das Goswami. So everyone in ISKCON, all of them, what they do on this day, they make lot of Chidadahi and distribute everywhere.
Mataji, I'm adding honey to it.
Very good, good. Yes. You can add honey, you can add jaggery if you have. Yeah, whatever you can little bit change also, no problem.
Mataji, what are we going to do next?
Next, we are going to do with the dahi. Okay, little salty.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So once we finish, we will go and offer it to Gaurmita. I will show you the altar today. Okay, ready all of you? Next preparation. Say Haribol if you're ready.
Haribol.
Okay, so all of you can see here also, there is the cheetah which I soaked in the milk 15 minutes before. Okay, half an hour before I soaked the milk, but there is no milk in this. So the first thing I'm going to put is, what is this?
Curd.
Yeah, curd. You're going to put curd. Yes.
You have to put dahi in this we made now.
No, that is separate. See here, this is the sweet one is separate.
Oh.
This is a different one. Okay, this is salty one. Take the fresh poha, wash it, soak it little bit, and put curd in that. Okay, then I'm going to add little bit of mango and banana also in this. Okay. This is with the curd and the other one is a condensed milk. I'm going to put little salt, just little. And then I'm going to put some sugar also in this. Okay.
Apple. Okay.
In this, you don't have to put apple. Curd and apple doesn't go good. Okay. Then I'm going to put some pomegranates. What is this?
Need this. Fast.
Okay. Please wait. I'm going to bring some sugar.
Get up from there.
Where are they?
Okay. I'm going to put sugar. If you have powdered sugar, okay, or normal sugar, whichever you like, you can put. Yes? Ready? So in this also, I'm going to add some dry fruits, like little bit kaju, little bit badam, and some kishmish, some grapes. So our salt preparation, this is the same.
Second one.
This is the same recipe which Raghunath
You can put the second one.
You heard from Mataji, right? Hemogopi Mataji was telling the recipe. This is the same recipe from that, okay? All of you ready? If you are ready, then we are going to offer it to the Lord. All of you have your altar ready with Gornitai? Yes?
Kabaddi.
Yes.
For the second one, can you send the recording?
Can you send? What is that?
Recording.
I couldn't hear.
Can you send the recording of the second one?
Okay, okay, I'll send. Yeah.
Very fast.
We'll put it in the YouTube, okay?
Mango also.
Yeah. In this, you can put liquid mango. So, all of you ready? With the two preparations, what we are going to do now?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, what you put it?
Yes. Hare Krishna Mataji. I can't hear you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Please go on.
Mataji, what you put in the dahi chida, Mataji?
Dahi, chida, little mango.
In dahi chida, what you put it, Mataji? Mango slices.
Mataji, can you hear
little
me?
Mango and little banana. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah,
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, little mango, little banana, and sugar, and dry fruits. Dry fruits. Yeah, fine.
No one
So
need to add apple, Mataji.
No apple in the curd, Mataji. Yeah. Okay, so if you are ready,
okay,
then what we are going to do is, I'm going to take to the altar. I'm going to show you our deities.
Givika, ఖర్జూరం తీసుకురా. ఖర్జూరం.
What? Yes.
What did you see? I'm just going to offer it to you now. This is our Panchatattva. We have Radha, we have Jagannath, Balaram, Subhadra, and many of them. Okay, so now I'm going to offer. All of you finish.
Hare Krishna.
So all of you will. Hare Krishna. Please, all of you are ready. Please offer it. I can see Janani Priya is offering something. All of you can offer, okay? I will also offer and come back. Hare Krishna. So if all of you are offered, so we will just chant three times Hare Krishna mantra. And after the offering, what you're going to do, you're going to distribute it to your neighbors or friends. Okay? All of you got it?
Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji Gomati.
Yes, Gomati, tell me. I can't see.
Mataji, I am going to offer Mataji this.
Okay, fine. So I'm just going to add into spotlight of those who have offered. Here we have, okay. I see Dwarakas, Bharat and Gomati. Whoever has made. So Madhavi is gone. Advai, very beautiful Gaurnitai. Okay, Vrajanath has done the altar also with the Gaurnitai. Okay, thank you, Vrajanath. You can offer it to Gaurnitai. Okay, beautiful Jagannath, Dwaraka. Okay, Janav and Kaushik, 1 minute. Yes, okay, Janav and Kaushik. Anybody else who has completed and want to show? Janani Priya and Paramdham, yes. Okay. Anyone else? Madhavi is going to offer, I think. Okay, Krishnangi and Madhavi here. Okay. Advai also ready. So all of you remember, you have to distribute this, right? Lord Nityananda told that you have to make Chidadahi and distribute. Yes, Janu and Kaushik, I can see. Okay? Yeah. Yes, I can see. And whoever is not making, you have to make it later, okay? Okay, Lekha Shravanti also ready with her pot. Yes. Okay, whoever is to promise that they will do later, you will do it, okay? So all of us, we will chant together 3 times, yes?
Yes.
Everybody? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you all very much for participating and making the Chidadahi. We'll all pray together. We will, okay. Yeah, we will all pray that let all of us get the mercy of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya. Yes? Yes or no? All of you want Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda's mercy? Yes, I can hear only very less Haribol.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So distribute the prasadam, okay? Hare Krishna Dwaraka. Thank you Dwaraka. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Vraja.
Rajan and classroom.
Hare Krishna. All of you. Hare Krishna Janav and Kaushik. Hare Krishna Janav and Kaushik. Yes, Raja? Tell me. You are blessed, Riya. We'll all pray for you, okay?
Mataji.
Yes, Hemangi.
I made soup.
You made. 1 minute, I'm adding. Okay, who is this?
Krishna.
Krishna. Wow, very nice. You have to yet to complete.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Very beautiful, Hemangi. Thank you.
Mataji.
Yes.
Which God will tell you that picture in KC Shiksha group is some God will tell you I have get a printout and collect that thing and I stick cardboard.
Okay, yeah, show it. Yeah, show it on the camera. Okay, Siddhi has made very nice, beautiful coloring.
Mataji, for that thing I have made an altar. This is a door.
Wow.
And I have to just take card paper in the door.
Very beautiful, very nice. Thank you, Siddhi. Yes. So later when you complete it, show it, okay?
Side card paper, I will.
Yeah, once you complete it, please show it to me. Take a picture and send it. Okay, Siddhi? Okay, Madhavi. Yes, Madhavi is showing the darshan. Wow, very beautiful. Madhavi has made a cutting of Gaur Nitai. Siddhi, all of you see? Very beautiful. She made the cutting of Gaurnitai and made the altar. Very nice. Thank you, Madhavi. Very good. Thank you, Lekha Shravanti. So all of you will distribute the prasadam to everybody, okay? Okay, then see you then on Wednesday. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Punah milama.
Have a happy Snana Yatra tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Please don't forget to put the pictures, okay?
Punah milama.
Lamaha, Ram Ram.
Ram Ram. Even I will send Mataji.
Yes. Send the picture to the number in your group, WhatsApp group. There is a number given. Or send it in the group. Hare Krishna Advai. Punar Milamaha.
Hare Krishna Advai. I'm offering now because I'm little bit late, Mataji.
No problem, no problem. It's okay. Thank you, Advai.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi. Lakshmi. Lakshmi.
Lakshmi Akka. Akka.
Lakshmi Akka. Lakshmi Akka.
Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna. I'm just going to end, okay? Anybody has any question? Otherwise, we'll end here. Okay, happy Snana Yatra and we will meet on Wednesday.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Priya, you'll make it later, right? Chidadahi? Okay, yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Maha.
Hare Krishna.